Okay, so today I've decided to make a cherry pie, and the reason is that my daughter had suggested that her daughter likes cherry pie, and I was prepared to make that for Thanksgiving for her, and it turns out I got a last-minute phone call saying, no, it's not cherry pie, it's blueberry that she likes. So I had to change midstream, but I'd already bought this cherry pie filling, which is something I've never made myself. I don't know if how difficult it would be to make your own pie filling. On the other hand, I don't eat a lot of cherry pies, but I do have this can here, so I thought I would make a pie today. I would have made pumpkin pie, but I think I'm going to use this up. So I've got my 2½ cups of flour in the mixer. I'm going to add some lard and some butter to that. Okay, and I've got ½ cup of each, cold and cubed, so I'm just going to toss it into my mixer. And we're going to lightly mix this up. We want chunks left in there. And before I go much further, I forgot to add a little bit of salt to that flour, so I've stopped it all, and I'm going to add salt right now and continue along. Okay, there's still chunks of butter in there, and I'm going to leave that like that for the time being. I could probably blend it a little bit more, but yeah, as you can see, there's still lumps of fat in there. Don't know if you can see that, but that's what we want. We don't want that all totally mixed up. Okay, at this point I'm going to add 1 egg. I know a lot of people don't use eggs in their pastry, but I find that it mixes up quite nicely. It's easy to handle, and I like to do that. Okay, either lemon juice or vinegar. Today I'm going to go with lemon juice, and you want 2 teaspoons of it. Okay, and ice water. And we want to mix this up until we got about ½ cup. And that would be about my ½ cup there. Okay, so at this point we're just going to mix this in until this comes together. And you don't want to over-process it. And even if you don't use up all the liquid, that's fine as well. So you just use up what you need. Okay, that has come together. And in my case, I did use up all the liquid, and I guess a lot of that also depends on the dryness in the air and that sort of thing. Pastry can be pretty finicky in that manner. Okay, so I'm going to take this out of my mixing bowl. I suppose it could have been mixed just a little bit better, so I'm going to do that by hand right now. That's it. Okay. You can still see, I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but you can still see bits of the butter in here, which is what you want. Okay, and we're going to wrap these up and we're going to chill them in the fridge for about half an hour. Yeah, I think I like the way that dough turned out. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to chill these, and then when they're chilled, we'll come back and lay out our pie. Okay, well, I have the oven preheated to 425. That is the direction on the E.D. Smith cherry pie filling direction. I've got my first pie crust out of the fridge, and yes, I can still see all the bits of butter, which is perfect. And we're going to roll this out. Now I have lightly buttered my both my rolling pin and the cutting board there. I guess the pie crust told me it was ready to roll her up. Okay, here we are. Now I want to make a lattice with the other crust rather than just throwing another layer on top and then putting air holes in it. And I do have this little tool that makes a nice little cut on the lattice. You can also use a knife. Anyway, this is perfect. It's come out just quite nice. I'm quite happy with this. So I'm going to put this aside for the time being and bring out the other pastry. And before I roll that out, I'm going to put a little bit more flour on the board and on my rolling pin just so that things don't stick. Okay. Okay, oven is preheated, so we're ready to go there. And I have washed the top of this can. I'm just going to give it a quick wipe before I open it. I like to make sure that they're all clean. Pretty easy filling, just pour and dump. Should make my life easier. Bring the pie dish over again and just pour it in. I certainly hope that is enough. Looks good. Okay, now to make the lattice, I'm just going to cut strips. And yes, you can use a plain knife if you want. Try to keep them as straight as possible. And start off. Oh, I hope this works out. Okay. Then peel it back. Now let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, that one there. Lift this one up. That one down. And so on. Down there. Next one. Let's see, where do we go here? Okay, this one up. Bit of a delicate operation. Okay, here we go. Down on that one. So every second one you lift up. So far, so good. Okay, where do I go here now? There. And up on that one. Okay, I think I'm kind of getting the hang of this. Oops. Did something wrong somewhere. Oh, here. There we go. Now we're here. Can we do one more? There. Up. Okay, I think I've got it. Hooray! First time. Oh, maybe I can do one more strip here. Let's see if I can roll this out. Too much flour. Okay, up there, down there, and one more on this side, perhaps. Okay, I think that's about as close as we're going to get this. So I'm going to tap down all the sides. Okay, and a fork. Okay, she's ready to go in the oven. I don't know if I should give her an egg wash. Yep, perhaps, no, well, actually I'll just leave it alone for the time being. Now, what to do with the extra dough. Okay, it's going in the oven at 425 for the first few minutes, and then I believe the instructions are 425 for 10 minutes, and then turn the heat down to 375 for 40 to 50 minutes, depending on when it's done. So, she's in the oven now, and looks wonderful. It's the first time I've made a lattice cherry pie.